Y'all, I'm sorry. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hi, hi, hi. How are you guys doing today? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the live. Hey, hey, hey. How are y'all doing today? It is a Friday. Happy Friday to all of my people. And today we're going to be talking about leisure time in marriage, the secret to keeping marriages together that people do not talk about is spending your free time together. Boom. So that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about exactly how that works, how that happens, how that is the glue for happy, healthy marriages, and different activities that you guys can do. It doesn't mean that you guys are going out every single day, but we're going to talk about exactly what that looks like. How are you guys doing tonight? You thought you was going to be first? Maybe on Sunday you'll be first. Let's see who's first on Sunday. But how y'all doing today? Hey, Andrew. Hey, Chris. You listening with your AirPods? Okay, y'all. How y'all doing today on this fine Friday? I'm excited, y'all. Like, Thanksgiving is coming up. I got a lot of time, y'all. I got a lot of time to myself. I got a lot of free time and I'm super excited. I love when I get free time. Like, I don't know. It's something about not having free time that just really upsets me. But I got free time coming up, so I'm super happy about that, y'all. Do y'all got free time? You at the barbershop right now? Okay, tell the people in the barbershop to tune in. Tell them to tune into the video, y'all. Let them know. Y'all can have barbershop talk. But before we get into it, remember, y'all, my name is Meiana. I'm a sage woman. I help disconnected, overwhelmed people like you do the inner work so you guys can get towards what you want, whether that is in love, self-identity, or just your career and passion altogether. I'm here to support you in overcoming your limiting beliefs and connecting to yourself so you can get what you want in this lifetime. So make sure you book a free 15-minute consultation. I can support you in identifying at least one limited belief in 15 minutes. So book it and let's see what's going on in your mind. Let's get you set for success so you can transition with leisure. Mimi, your name to me. Well, that is my nickname. So I have many nicknames. Mimi does not bother me because I have so many nicknames, y'all. Y'all need to know. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Y'all, double tap the live. Double tap the live if you are interested in knowing the secret to keeping your marriage together, your partnerships in general. What's my real name? My real name is Automata. I bet y'all never heard anybody with that name before. Bet y'all never heard that name before. No, I'm playing with y'all. My name is Meiana, y'all. Don't play. My name is Meiana. So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna tell y'all a couple of facts before we get into the conversation altogether. And I can put a question up. But I didn't think of a question today, y'all. Hardest name out? Okay. Hardest name out. I love that. So what should I ask people today? Where are you from? I'm from America. I'm from the US of A, where the oranges rule. If you don't knock it off, what you mean? What do you mean? Yes, shout out to the US of A. How y'all doing? Are y'all having a good Friday? Do y'all work on the weekends or do y'all gotta work tomorrow? How that work? How does that work for y'all? Oh, I know what I want to ask y'all. What should be our next topic? Amazing. What do y'all think should be the next topic? You off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? I love that for you. Do. Make sure y'all double tap the live, y'all. We got too many people in here to be having one like. We're gonna get started in just a second. So the options is health, career, and passions. And let's see, what else was an option? I almost forgot all the options that I chose. I meant not a job but working. Oh, that's what you meant when you said you don't have to have a job but can work. Well, that means you work, it's just inconsistent. That's what that means. It's a little bit inconsistent, but you get money every now and again. Let's see who needs to eat better. Me. We don't even have to ask that question. I already know. We all do. All of us. While I'm thinking of the rest of them, because I can only remember one at the moment, I'll give y'all a fun fact. So 60 to 70%. You know how people like say 6, 7. 60 to 70% of marital happiness is tied to how couples spend their leisure time together. So how are you spending your free time with your partner is more important than how much free time you're spending. Because we know people who spend all day with their person, their partner, their man, their spouse. They can spend all day with that person, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be as happy. It really depends on how you spend it is more important. You got bad health, so you have to take a break. Hi, Ventura. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing today? Hello, Louise. Hello, hello. We're almost there. Safety and security. There we go. There's another one. Safety, security, and confidence. And then other. There we go. So I'll put the poll in there for y'all. So y'all can vote whenever you guys get the opportunity. I see somebody already voted. So I'm pretty sure that was you, Andrew, because you said you wanted to do health. Hold up, hold up, hold up. There we go. So another fun fact is that couples who engage in weekly shared free time report 3 times higher satisfaction in their relationships compared to couples who don't spend free time together. So again, anytime I say leisure, think of leisure as the free time that you have. And I'm going to start saying free time instead of leisure because it confuses people more often than when I just say leisure. You try, okay. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. What? Okay. We'll do more fun facts after this one. This will be our last one, then we'll get into the topic. But couples who do new activities every single month, like let's say each month you cut out time to do something new with your partner, they report higher 20 to 35% higher relationship satisfaction within like a 10-week time span. So what does that mean? That just means that you got to spend free time with your partner. And I feel like for so many people that is an obvious, like, duh, you know, spend time with your partner. But sometimes people get so caught up in life experiences, being a parent, a child, having children, having other demands in life that they completely forget completely forget to spend free time with themselves as well as their partner. So that's why this conversation is so important. So we can emphasize the importance of going out and doing something with your partner, or just setting up time throughout your week to do something with your partner as well. Okay. I like the fact that we already have 5 votes, because I can see what you guys are thinking, what's on your mind. And yeah, let's see what the 5 votes are so far. Oh, not all y'all want to do health. That's not what I was thinking at all. Like, what I was thinking was most people's gonna say career and passions, because so many people said they didn't have a work in my other poll. So I'm super surprised, honestly. Woman of worth, welcome back, Firefly. You want a little breathing for yourself? You thought you knew us? No, for real, I thought I knew y'all. But I'm glad that I'm asking the question, because that's more important than me choosing what I was going to do, which was probably going to be career and passion. But let's get into the topic. So when it comes to the leisure topic, again, how shared leisure increases marital satisfaction. It does that by boosting the dopamine that we have when we experience life with our partner. It makes us feel more connected, makes us feel more loved, and because we're spending that free time with our partner, is reducing the stress that we're experiencing. So experiencing like that free time, the leisure time with your partner, is going to kind of be a buffer to the stress that you experience maybe within your partnership if y'all have conflict, as well as just in everyday life. Because what's happening is you're creating little moments, little pockets of happiness in your life. Dopamine is a hormone in your body that makes you feel good. Hey John, welcome back, welcome back. It makes you feel good. It's like anytime you get a reward and you feel good about yourself, that's dopamine. So again, so it's like when you spend free time with your partner, it's creating little pockets, little micro connecting moments that keeps you feeling good. Even when you have conflict in your relationship, you can, go back to those moments, and it makes you feel a little bit more stable instead of wanting to just completely break away from that partnership. So many studies that's been done on this topic show couples who engage in enjoyable activities together report higher relationship quality and lower conflict. Getting away with stuff. What you mean getting away with stuff? So again, you want to make sure that you are spending leisure time, free time with your partner, so that even when you do have conflict, that conflict doesn't destroy your entire relationship. You have a lot more happy moments than bad moments. And that's why you should spend a little bit of time daily with your partner. So these are the moments that's going to help you feel more playful, which a lot of people, we forget so often to be playful in our relationships with our loved ones. Play is what helps us learn best. Play is like a time where you can learn and fail and not experience the pit of feeling failure, because it's just play. There is no failure when you're playing, right? It's just you fall, you get back up. So that's when you want to experience more playful activities with your partner, because you can get to know your partner. You can make mistakes during these leisure times. It's not nothing that's going to be a make or break for your relationship. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Yes. There you go. So these are going to be times that allow you to be more open with your partner. Again, it's going to support you in bonding. But a lot of people, they experience leisure time with their partner. Some people can become very codependent. Hey, David. Some people can become very codependent in these activities, but you have to remember, when you are experiencing free time with your partner, you're still an individual. You're still an individual by yourself. And you do need to spend free time, but you need to have your own free time as well. You need to have your own free time as well, because what do I always say to you guys about marriage is it's two autonomous people who come together. And if you don't experience your own leisure time, your own free time, you're going to be more dependent. So understand that in the more healthier marriages is going to consist of two people who experience separate leisure time versus together leisure time. So you gonna spend time by yourself, but you gonna spend time with your partner. It's gonna have to be a balance. That's what they call man caves. What they call man caves. What do they call man caves? So relationships are going to thrive when you as an individual have your own hobbies. Like, you can't be in a relationship with somebody and y'all like to do every single thing together. Like, you can't like to go golfing together, like to go get margaritas together, like to take naps together, like to play dress up together, like to play makeup together, like to get your nails done together, like to go and play VR games together. Like, you're going to need some time to do things by yourself. Maybe as a partner, as a spouse, you go and go get your nails done while your other partner go play golf. You don't have to like everything that they do. And understand that marriages are not thriving based on two people liking the hobbies that each other do, right? Again, marriages thrive based on trust and connection and commitment that they have. So you don't have to worry about, okay, just because we need to spend time together, we need to spend, well, I need to like everything this person does. Like, no, that's not how it works. You have to be more worried about, are we spending quality time together? Quantity does not matter. It's quality over quantity when it comes to how you spend your free time. Remember that. Golfing. Hey, Rico. Your own space away from the wife for a little bit. Exactly. You just need a little bit of space. And space is okay. And so again, remember that when you have separation, when there we go. When y'all have a little bit of separation, that allows y'all to have self-expansion. But it does not, is that's not what's going to cause emotional distance. More often when you have emotional distance is because y'all are not having leisure time. Y'all are not having free time altogether. So don't be afraid that if you're not spending every moment or every activity with your partner, or you don't like every activity your partner does, that's going to create an emotional distance. As long as you have some type of activities that you guys enjoy to do together, that's more important. See? See, John playing now. John playing now. John is playing in the chat. So again, when you balance that sense of autonomy and having your own ideas versus sharing those with your partner, it's going to support you because you're going to be autonomous. You're not going to be as resentful as some people do get when they don't get to spend every waking moment with their partner. And then you'll still have your own identity. I know, John. I know you playing, and I know where that came from too. Look, the benefits of being in the chat all the time. You get the jokes. Other people wouldn't get that joke. So leisure should be something consistently in your routine. You need about 2 to 5 hours of leisure time a day, just as an individual. So let's just say you get like 2 hours by yourself during the day, but maybe you spend another hour with your partner. That is what's going to support you in feeling good about yourself. If you don't have those 2 to 5 hours of leisure time a day, you'll feel burnt out, or you'll feel like life is meaningless. Let me see. We got 10 votes. So most people said health. Wow. I'm so shook. Not y'all want to get healthy. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to exercise or y'all want to eat healthy? Which one is it? Which one is it? So, different people have different types of leisure time. Certain religions have leisure time on Sundays. Certain people get their leisure time in the morning before they do anything. Like, some people wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning so that they can exercise, they can learn, read, or write, whatever they like to do. So people get their leisure time whenever is best for them. So as a couple, you have to have rituals for your own relationship, especially if you're married. I would say daily rituals, something daily that will anchor you guys into y'all's relationship. So sometimes that could look like you waking up and having tea or coffee in the morning, or even having coffee in the evening time. Sometimes we have Sunday reset days. So as a couple, you may have Sunday reset days. So sometimes you have date nights. You may have an evening walk, or even like a weekend routine that you guys have. But when you have these routines and rituals, okay, here y'all go, making some stuff up in the chat. Y'all better stop making stuff up. It's creating false narratives. Lord. So when you have leisure time with your friends, period, Rico. When you have leisure time with your friends, I'm not your friends, with your partner, your spouse, you have predictability, which we know predictability is important in, improving your confidence. Shout out to Firefly for being locked in. Thank you, friend. You feel safe. You have intimacy. You can enjoy intimacy, and it supports an emotional regulation in your partnerships. I know, John. Yes, you did. Hey, James. So that is why you want to make sure you incorporate leisure time. Now, mind y'all, I'm not going as deep into this conversation. I am being very surface level because we've already had a whole series on leisure time. And we already have a whole video on leisure time in relationships. This one is more focused on marriage, but we do already have a previous video on leisure time in relationships. And it does go a little bit deeper. Some of this is just reiterated from that video, but just know, if you want more information on this, there's plenty of videos on this topic. If you want to improve your free time and leisure time. Rico, know he loved by Mimi. I like it. Walked away. I lit it and walked away. So there are going to be different daily cycles throughout the day. In your household, there's different sleep patterns that occur that affect your ability to have free time with your partner. Work hours are going to affect your ability to spend free time with your partner. Stress and even being burnt out can affect that ability, as well as affect your ability to actually enjoy that free time with your partner, right? So couples, you want to make sure that you focus on restorative leisure activities, restorative free time with your partner, because when those moments hit you, when those more stressful moments hit you where y'all not getting enough sleep, or y'all are working, overworking, or y'all just more stressed out and burnt out, when you experience those restorative free time, the restorative leisure time, it will bring you back to square one. So couples who have that restorative leisure time, they argue less, they are more cooperative in their relationship, and they have more patience in their relationship as well. Understand that sleep and relational satisfaction are very intertwined. Hey, Usman. Shout out to West Africa. So sleep and your happiness with your relationship are intertwined, because poor sleep predicts higher marital conflict. So if you're not getting good sleep, you're going to be waking up on the wrong side of the bed with your partner. You're going to be waking up on the wrong side of the bed. Y'all going to be arguing, and you're going to think that these arguments are worth it. And it really, in real time, won't be as worth it because you just tired. The reason why you so upset and you so cranky is just because you haven't been getting good sleep. So making time to do more restorative activities with your partner, whether that's you and your partner are taking naps together. Nap time, y'all like nap time? I love me a good nap time. You and your partner are maybe even going to go get massages, foot massages, mani pedis. You can go get a mani pedi with your partner. These are going to be things that you and your partner can do, you and your spouse can do, so that you guys can get back to square one when it comes to feeling restorative. Chris do got to find some leisure time. Chris, you got to get some leisure time, friend. I think you got to go get a massage. That's what I'm gonna go do this week. I'm gonna go give me a massage, y'all, because I need one real bad. So make sure y'all like the live. Shout out to everybody on the live today. Happy Friday. She's saying don't get mad, get glad. Okay. So again, make sure that you and your partner are having fun together. Like, you become adults and y'all just become so serious. Life is not about being serious, y'all. Don't be so serious. Hey Diane, shout out to the UK. Diane Vickers, UK, okay. Diane, are you a real person? Diane, are you real or are you AI? So play is not always childish unless you are immature. Play can definitely be childish. But play is definitely a way to bond with your partner, with your spouse. You know, that's going to include laughing together, humor, playing games, having new activities, maybe even teasing each other, like joking and playing around. Travel is a form of play. Anything that's new is a form of play. And that strengthens y'all's ability to bond and attach to each other and reduces boredom. You know, people get so bored is because people start walking around with a stick up they arse, as they be saying, right? And they get bored, and it's like, life is not supposed to be boring. Like, you gotta go out and go smell the flowers, go skip down the road with your partner, and go giggle, ha ha, he he, and go lay in the grass on a picnic on a warm sunny day with some fruits on a blanket and some good juice and water. And then y'all just giggling, maybe one person reading a book, or y'all reading something together, laughing at it, or y'all talking about people. I don't know, whatever y'all like to do. Whatever you like to do in your free time. Exactly, John, skip down the road. So y'all gotta start having more fun in your relationship. That's going to be a part of your leisure time. Go touch grass. Exactly. I had one of my favorite things to do in my leisure time, this is typically by myself, is after I leave from work, there's a Chick-fil-A right by the lake. So I go to that Chick-fil-A and I get my blanket and I just go sit by the lake and I'll eat me a little Chick-fil-A. And it helps me to get a little buffer time before I get home so that I can get like a little just relaxation. And I just like to lay and just chill, lay down and chill for a little bit. So, you know, these things are going to give you that spark that so many people feel like they miss out when they're in long-term relationships. Okay, looking as amazing as usual. Okay, thank you, Sir Adam. Thank you so much. Make sure you vote in the poll, y'all. So y'all have fun. Have fun. You love walking barefoot? Okay, John, you must live in the country. If I'm at the park, I can do that. If I'm at the park, for sure, I'll do a little grounding. So again, it's not always childish. So you can go fishing. Dang, you know where I live right now, it's pretty warm. I'm pretty sure you could go fishing here if you was here, because it's pretty warm. That's a whole nother level, Chris. But you from the city, Chris. You from the city, friend. You gotta walk barefoot to reconnect. Exactly, Firefly. Touching grass is essential. That's what I did today when I was on my picnic, y'all. I touched grass. So, exactly. Exactly, exactly. Yes, all the time. I'm about to redo my hair tonight. I'm super excited. I've been waiting for this all day. I have been waiting for this all day. And y'all know, for me as a woman, when you ask for me, I start feeling like, okay, I'm ready to redo my hair to a certain point. But today I've been getting compliments all day on my hair. And it's like, for me, I'm like, no, I just want to take my hair down and y'all complimenting my hair. Why? You know, when you feel like one way and everybody feel the other way, it's just hard to believe. You will get smacked. Yo, mama hate that. Chris, I thought you was grown. Chris, how old are you? Why would your mama hit you if you grown? Hit her back. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm being a jokester. Articulate and wise. Thank you, Sir Adam. Look, John said something. He said, "True firefly, bottom of your feet has spiritual eyes." Why you think they call the bottom of your feet a soul? They call the bottom of your feet a soul. SOLE. I believe a lot in homophones. Homophones mean something. So you think about soul, it's the bottom of your feet. Then you think about your soul. That's the essence of who you are. Then you think about, you know how they say soul, proprietorship? What is that? It's another word for soul. The foundation. Why do we have running noses and smelling feet? Is that like a joke? I don't know. So till this day, I go to the bathroom shoes on in the house. You must be wearing house shoes in the house. It must be house shoes, Chris. That's what it is. You listen to two conversations? Yeah, yeah. John over here making hella conversations in the chat, y'all. So, anywho. Exactly. They don't come with these names for no reason. So back to the combo. Back to the combo. Stay in a garage. We all is, but I type slow. We have spiritual eyes in our hands too. No, for real. Don't walk in my house with shoes on. So in your relationships, especially if you date interracially, interculturally, people prioritize different types of leisure time. So, you know, Latin America, Hispanic people may prioritize spending their leisure time with their family, you know, with their friends and family, having a party, you know, get togethers, cooking and coming together like that weekly. You know, West African people may prioritize more communal activities. Mediterranean people may prioritize, you know, different types of activities as well. So you have to know what type of leisurely activities your partners enjoy so that you guys can come together and you guys can be decisive on how you guys are going to enjoy your free time together. Because let's say you have an Asian person dating a Hispanic person. The Asian person may enjoy more leisurely activities that makes them feel like they are being productive, whereas the Hispanic person may enjoy leisurely activities that are fun. So when you come together, it could be conflict in how you enjoy your leisure time. So you want to make sure you guys are on the same page on the type of leisure time that you guys are experiencing, and you guys are okay with that, and you guys are okay with what you do separately. Thank you, D Nice. Welcome back to the chat, friend. Welcome back. Welcome back. How y'all doing? So you got to understand that those cultures that people are from are going to shape how satisfied they become in their own marriage if they're not able to do what they enjoy. Understand also that married couples sometimes are the pillars of healthy communities. You always need a sense of leadership, and oftentimes married couples fall into a role of leadership more often than just single people. I'm not saying that it's not possible, but it does happen. And so married couples embedded in healthy communities report higher satisfaction and lower divorce risk. So make sure that the community that you're in, you and your spouse are in, is supportive to your marriage and supportive to you spending free time, because married couples are going to devote more of their free time toward their community, right? So leisure with friends, neighbors, family, or even different other community members increase a sense of belonging and relational meaning. So you want to make sure that you are spending good quality time with your friends as a couple, right? Not just by yourself, but as a couple. So social network quality is one of the strongest predictors of long-term marital stability. That means that you and your partner going out and spending time together is going to be an indicator of how long you guys can last in a relationship. Hey, Gary, y'all. Allegedly, Gary is here, y'all. Allegedly, Gary is here, y'all. Allegedly, y'all. It's crazy out here. Andrew, you better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing with Rico, y'all. Chris said, I'm Mexican and Guatemalan, but American first. I love my country. Chris, you Hispanic? You hate to live in a third world country for real? Yeah, I wouldn't enjoy that either. Being American, I'm a little spoiled. Married couples are important, especially the good ones. They show people that it's possible, definitely. I'm playing Black Ops. Okay. I'm glad you're not in the streets, Gary. You said no one, Sir said no one getting married 2025. Okay. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. I forgot something. Y'all, I forgot something. Hold up, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Remember, we got rules and regulations in this chat. Y'all, who about to go to jail? Hold up, let me mute myself because I got YouTube in the background. The police is coming for y'all. Get y'all's act together in this chat. Get y'all's act together. What's the rules? What's the rules, y'all? Get y'all's act together in this chat. The police coming to get you. The police is coming. Sarah talking about I'm not going back to jail. Y'all, what's the rules, y'all? Pay attention to the rules. So remember that. Hold up. Let's keep playing it for a second. Hold up. The police is on the way. Do not move. Do not move. The police is on the way. They coming for your ass. Follow the rules, y'all. Okay, let's get back on topic. John talking about bad boys, bad boys. So, remember, your social network is going to be very important. It's going to take more than 3 to arrest you. Okay, you better stop or I go get them bears. The policemen that look like bears, they going to come get you out of hibernation. Or they going to come out of hibernation and come get you. So back on topic, y'all. So understand also that as a spousal, as a married couple, you have no social network. Is that the police? No, I'm playing. What is that? It's just a person in the picture. You need some social networking. Tell me how about it, Drew. It took a whole squad of police to take me down. Y'all must be on crack. What's going on? So, as a married couple, your income may affect what type of leisurely activities you can do. So, you know, that could also regard to time constraints, financial constraints, work demands, children, chronic stress. These are going to affect your ability to enjoy leisure time. You have no Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Well, you just need to go outside. What city you live in? You need to go outside and go to events and just go enjoy the free events in your city. So, how couples can build low cost or zero cost leisure routines. You can do that by walking. Y'all can read together. Y'all can have picnics together. Y'all can have music nights. So y'all, this would be the cutest date. A little couple date. Y'all play y'all's favorite albums. So y'all just go back and forth, or maybe y'all just play one album straight through, or y'all choose you choose one album, your partner choose one album, and y'all have a little dinner, and y'all just chill and y'all just play the music on those albums, and you guys can just enjoy the music. That's a free date if you have financial constraints. You live outdoors. Sir said he'd never been faithful to a woman and don't plan on changing it. Sir, you must be one of the people who didn't have work. Did you vote in the poll, sir? Who should be more responsible to facilitate these activities? Both partners. Both people should be responsible in making sure. That makes sense, sir. It makes sense. Okay. Firefly. Both people should be responsible in facilitating these activities. I would say, for me personally, I believe that the man should initiate these activities when you guys are first dating. Like when you first are dating a woman, a man should initiate these activities, because you should be the pursuer. But as time goes on, you know, both partners should initiate these activities and conversations should be had. Hey, Half Hawk. Hello, hello, hello. Chris said, I'm too lazy to cheat, for real. Wish I cannot be faithful. Okay. Sometimes I read things and I just wish I could rewind time and skip that, because I don't want that going into my spirit. Some of these are low vibrational responses. Thank you, sir, for voting. Y'all gotta stop being low vibrational. It's not okay to be poor. I don't know. I'm telling you the truth. Poverty is not a trophy. You don't get a reward for being poor in this lifetime. I'm telling you. You get rich first in spirit, and it reflects externally. You manifest within you. So if you are poor, that means you have a poverty mindset. And it's okay to acknowledge that, because many people come from a poverty mindset. Even I myself have come from a poverty mindset. But we're going to become better people. If you're on this live today, you want to be a better person, and that's okay. Say it with me. I am a better person. Hold your hand up and say it. I am a better person today. Please, this is not the conversation. This is not the chat to be infusing the poverty mindset topics and responses, okay? I'm going to add that to the rules. No poverty mindsets. The police will come and get you. Get them out of here. Half Fox said, I'm a multimillionaire, but I'm not as happy as you. Happiness does not mean money. Never, no one said to be a millionaire, y'all. Just be rich in spirits. Money will come. Oh, you so welcome, sir. Don't put poverty mindset no more in the chat. It's not okay. So, if you have economic constraints, meaning you may not have much money, you can still find ways to spend free time and leisure time with your partner. Again, I'm going to repeat those things. You can take a walk. You can read. You can go on picnics. You can have music nights. You can do so many things. You can give each other massages. You can have tea. Tea and biscuits for my Europeans. Exactly. Wealth is having few wants. Exactly. Still trying to get out the trenches. Well then, praying for you. You added to the prayer list, Gary. You added to the prayer list. Also remember, here's one of the most important things for you men to remember on this live is that men have more free time, more leisure time than women. Most men have more free time than women. Okay? Say this one more time. Statistically, most men have more free time than women. Okay? So, you want to make sure that you are not forcing your woman to work harder than what she needs to do. There's already so many physical constraints that a woman can experience that a man will never have to experience ever in your life. So, even in your day-to-day time, making sure that household labor is split in a way where your woman can still experience good free time. See, and this is why I wanted to have a conversation about career and passion, because why is there so many men in my life that don't have no job? That's not okay. I don't want y'all not to have jobs. I want y'all to be men who go and get work done, who go and get money. That's what I want for you guys. I'm manifesting that for you guys. I really am. So make sure that there's not an uneven division of chores that take away leisure time from either one of the spouses. Again, mostly it will be women, because that's going to hurt their ability to be satisfied in the marriage. So make sure as a man, if you too busy to take care of household chores, invest in cleaners who can come in the house maybe once a month to support cleaning, especially deep cleaning, or to support your wife in household management so that she can still have time to experience her free time, so she can have autonomy, so that when you guys experience time together, you guys can enjoy it. AI taking everyone's job. Sir Adams, if you go become a house cleaner, AI is going to be difficult for AI to take over that job. So go become a house cleaner. So studies show that when household labor is more equal or have more of a fair trade, couples have more shared leisure, fewer arguments, and higher sexual satisfaction. Period, Rico. Gonna always hustle, get to the bag. So make sure that you are aware that as a woman, she's going to have less free time than you. So make sure that you are doing what you can to support her in having more free time, whether that's investing in support or you just giving her some money to go do what she needs to do. So also, leisure time, free time with your spouse can be emotional check-in points. So it can keep you guys updated with the identity that you guys are at. Remember, identity is one reason why a lot of couples relationships end, is because they go through identity shifts that makes them not attached to their spouse. So when you have leisure time daily, it gives you time to analyze where your partner's identity is, and you guys can also communicate where y'all's identity is, so you guys can be aware of the shifts and transitions that you guys are going through. That also can support you guys in assessing y'all's connection, the emotional safety that you guys have, the stress levels, burnout, and the intimacy So, if leisure ever feels draining instead of joyful, it's a signal that there's relational disconnection that needs to be addressed. So that's another reason why you want to make sure that you have free time with your partner, because it allows you to assess what's going on in your relationship. If you guys are stressed out just because y'all have to spend time together, that's a sign that something is happening. Is it really necessary to trade labor for money? I mean, it's your life. It's something that you have to decide. Not everybody trades labor for money. Everybody has different models to produce income. I always give hope to the chat. I hope so. I'm hoping that y'all go get a job. You have maids come clean your house 3 times a month, dust and clean. Baseboards, crown molding. Okay, I love that. And they still gonna trip. Man, you can go over the time you supposed to get out of work, and they say, where you work at? Women who don't work outside the home should expect to do more chores. Depends on the relationship that you in. There are some women who don't work outside the home who don't do any chores because their partner pays for it to get done. So it's really up to you. Every partnership is different. Cleaners make like $10 an hour. I'd rather just stay home and have the taxpayer support me. Ooh. So remember, make sure you get sleep quality. Your sleep quality is going to support your marriage. Make sure you spend time with your family. It supports in your free time. Make sure you have free time with loved ones, your community, your family. It's going to support each other. Make sure chores are split evenly in a way to where the women is not all down bad. Because remember, women don't have as much free time by the stats, right? Half Hawk said, Maze just cleaned my 4,000 square foot home today. My wife loves it. Period. Love that for you. And the same thing I get working 3 days, I can get in a day. Okay, I love that for you. Okay, Chris, it's not illegal either. Good, I love that for you. So those are the conversations that I really wanted to hint on when it came to leisure time. Some things that you guys can do, like, so let's say that you guys are having a stressful week, overworked, y'all burnt out. Maybe if y'all have children too, so y'all just tired. Y'all are going to need restorative leisure time. Y'all going to have to spend y'all's free time in a restorative way that brings you back to square one. So that could look like you guys meditating together, you guys doing breath work together, which I believe breath work is so important in partnerships. And if you're not doing breath work with your partner, it could really get y'all somewhere. Reading together, praying, or doing any other spiritual practices that you guys believe in, doing couple massages, nature walks, or even sitting by the water, maybe even a picnic, napping together and stretching, or doing yoga. Those are going to be restorative activities that will support you guys in getting back to square one. And it will help you guys co-regulate, especially your nervous system, and it's going to help you guys reduce conflict and be more patient with each other. And you guys will have a deeper emotional connection as well. So make sure that those are the core of the free time that you guys are doing, especially throughout the week. I would suggest you guys doing something like that at least once a week. I get sometimes maybe not every day, but if you can do a restorative practice in your free time with your partner, I think at least once a week will be very supportive. You guys also want to make sure you guys are growing in your identity, because if one person is growing and learning about life and the other person is stagnant, it's going to become a relationship imbalance because of the identity shift is occurring. Hello, Terry. So that could look like taking classes together, whether that's a dance class, a cooking class, or even just learning about something that you're interested in, like financial intelligence, taking financial classes. Workshops or book clubs will be supportive, or just learning a new skill together if you and your partner enjoy learning. I'm the type of person who really does enjoy learning, so doing classes like that would be something that I would be more interested in doing with my partner. Couples therapy session would be supportive in your free time. Working on a shared passion, if you guys have any shared passions or hobbies, doing that together. Self-development, and again, like gardening or investing, are going to be some good activities that support you in your identity and having a shared evolution with your partner. Make sure you guys are growing and creating a long-term satisfaction in y'all's growth and expanding together. You guys also want to make sure you have creative free time every now and again. So if you guys like to make art together, make music, writing stories, building something, brainstorming, visions, filming content, whatever content y'all like to film together, are creating a scrapbook. These are going to be more creative activities that you guys can do. I think a lot about like one partner says they want to build something maybe in the house, so doing housework. I seen a video of a woman who wanted new cabinets, and she had her husband come home so he could start working on the cabinets with her. So that's something creative that you can do in your home, and it also improves your household. Sir, I don't know. I just feel like you're playing. This doesn't seem real. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like this is real life. I think you're playing. Is this a joke? I think it is. I feel like it is. It has to be. That's the only way it makes sense. If you 100% serious, I'm about to put you on mute for a little bit because I don't like this. It's not okay. It doesn't make sense. Many people are on assistance. Many poor people are on assistance. So if you're struggling, it makes sense why you need assistance. So continuing on, adventure. People want adventure. So traveling, experiencing new restaurants together, hiking together, dancing, amusement parks, or just new sensory experiences in general will be see. Now I gotta put you on mute because you're playing. Sir, thank you for apologizing because you was gonna be next. But I'm not gonna do it. So this time. So again, social leisure is going to be supportive to you guys in partnership. So double dates, hosting friends in your home, attending social events, volunteering in your community, having dinners with your family and friends when you bring them over. These are going to be supportive in increasing social leisure and support you in expanding a social network. You want to make sure that you have a healthy social network in your marriage. Another thing is making sure that in your home, you guys are enjoying leisure in your home, because everyday leisure in your household is what's going to keep you glued together, right? So watching TV shows and movies together, especially ones that you guys really love and enjoy, cooking together, grocery shopping together, playing casual games, or even cleaning up together can sometimes be leisure time if you guys are someone who likes to clean. These are what's going to keep you connected, because these are everyday activities that you do. And it's going to help you maintain familiarity, ease, and daily bonding. You want to make sure you have something that keeps you together every day. Whether that's like a 20-minute ritual that you do with your partner. Again, that could be like tea in the morning, coffee in the morning, breakfast in the morning together, whatever that looks like. Or even in the evening, if you don't have time to spend in the morning, you could do something in the evening. Something that gets you like prepared for bed. Maybe you guys like to take showers together, in the evening time. That could be a daily leisurely activity that supports you in maintaining that bond. So you want to make sure that you guys have an ample amount of leisure time throughout the week that's going to support you in maintaining your relationship. That is what's going to keep you guys together more than just anything else. Because what happens is when you have those leisure times, you have time to build trust. It's play as well. So it's time for you. It's a playful time where you can build trust, confidence in each other. You can build love. You can build a bond and connection. You can build, what else can you build? Intimacy. You can build so many things in a playful way, which is the perfect way to learn about each other, is during your leisure time, because it's going to show you guys exactly who you are before you get out in the real world. And now you're on stage performing. It's not really performance, but You know, once you get out in the real world where it's no longer, it's just you and your partner, that's when life becomes a little bit more serious. So you want to make sure you enjoy life together when you're on your own. That's when you're going to learn the most. Okay, y'all? You got to make time for leisure. It promotes progress and stability in a relationship. Exactly. Hey, Haywood. So that's what I have for you guys. Half Hawk said this confusion. Bye. Yeah, because y'all having a whole different conversation in the chat. Y'all got a lot of stuff going on over there. I don't know. Let me look what y'all talking about. Everybody said they want health. So everybody want to talk about health, but nobody want to talk about career. Nobody want to talk about the career. Sir Adam, we're going to talk about career one day. I'm going to put it in one day because you got to manifest a better career, baby. We can't just be sitting at home spending all day, because what it sounds like, Sir Adams, is you have an ample amount of free time. And people who have an ample amount of free time often start to feel like life is meaningless. So they start to devote their time for things that don't really fulfill them. You have so much time, Sir Adams. It's time for you to start manifesting passion and start actually putting your boots on the ground and start doing something with your life. This is not a channel, y'all. I'm telling you guys, this is not a channel that supports bum activity. I don't like it whatsoever. I do not like bum activities. I see so many women out here, especially women with children, getting to the bag. I cannot promote a grown man who's able-bodied not doing nothing because you're depressed. Go get sunlight, go touch grass, and go get a job or go make one. Okay, y'all, we not here for the bum activity. I'm telling you, it's just not what we doing. As a woman myself, I do so much in my day. But as an individual, during 2020, I had a lot of free time. I know a lot of people had a lot of free time, but I had a lot of free time. Guess what I did during that free time? I learned about myself, about the world. I read books. I learned a new skill that I was highly interested in. I learned about my spiritual beliefs. I built a business. I sold things because it was a skill. I learned a skill. I made earrings and ashtrays. Y'all, as a man, I do not support men being bums. It doesn't make sense. I'm glad you can hear something that's going to benefit you, because that's what I'm here for. I'm saying this one more time for everybody else who may not be here listening. I do not support able-bodied men in being bums. Go outside. Get some sunlight in the morning. When the sun comes up, your eyes need to be outside with the sun while it's rising. Feet to ground. Start developing a skill. Whether you learn that skill online, there are too many free resources that will teach you how to do things for free. If you live in America, there's an ample amount of free resources that'll teach you how to build a business, teach you how to do a new skill, teach you how to code, give you a free degree. Like Rico said, there's no excuses out here. I'm going to get a new sound. I got to find a new sound outside the police, because I cannot accept bum behavior with able-bodied individuals. What should be the sound, y'all? What should be the sound? Tomatoes, tomatoes. Boo, tomatoes, tomatoes. That's what it's going to be. I need a soundboard, y'all. I'm going to start bullying people on here. Y'all better stop. Boo, tomatoes, tomatoes. Get your life together. If you have the physical capacity, you can do it. You can do it. If nobody else can do it, you can. You have the physical capacity to do so. You have legs, arms, eyes, nose, mouth. You can do it. I'm telling you. Splash emoji? Please stop. I don't get why people they come in here and just say random stuff. And it don't make no sense to the chat. Then you get blocked. Gotta get it. Nobody gonna do it for you. You owe it to yourself to do it. I'm telling you. You owe it to yourself to do it. You can do it. What you put your mind to can be done. And that is why I have written a book just about that for people like you. Because I was once depressed too. I was once depressed, y'all. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? I was once depressed, but I figured out the essentials to having a successful mindset. Therefore, I developed a successful mindset. What does a successful mindset consist of? Knowing what you want. Getting your emotions figured out, straightened out. You can purchase the book in the link below. The link below. It's on Amazon. You can look up You Are Programmed by Meiana. You have gratitude. One thing I've been thinking a lot about, because I have manifested beautiful things into my life, y'all. Beautiful things into my life. I'm telling you, I have. And give me a second. Y'all know my lip gloss. I don't know if it's because the seasons are changing, but it has not been on. It's not been something I've been enjoying. How can we happily face terrible problems? Hey, Jabron. Hey, Green. Will. Hey, Will Green. You have to have a successful mindset, Jabron. That's how you happily face problems. So I've been asking myself, because no way you did that upside down. No, I just took lip gloss off. I took the lip gloss off and I put more on. If that confused you. I've been asking myself, I went through a phase of manifesting beautiful things into my life. It's just so funny. I manifested beautiful things into my life to the T. And then since the beginning of this year, it could be just this year. I don't know. It's what, 2025? It's a 9-year. Just this year has been feeling like difficult for things to manifest. And so I've been asking myself, what is it? Why haven't I been manifesting the things into my life? And I realized I've been overworked. Y'all know I'm in school. I got a full-time job, and I have been dedicating a lot of my time to YouTube. So I already have three things in my life that are must-dos throughout my week. I have an ample amount of homework throughout the week. You thought it was 20? Okay. I have a lot of homework throughout the week. Quizzes, tests, essays. I have to communicate with people at work and at school. I have so much that I do as an individual, which is another reason why I don't support men around me not working. It doesn't make sense if I'm doing so much myself and I'm a woman. So those 3 things really took a lot of my time and energy. And I feel like it stopped me from being able to manifest other things because I've been so focused on these things. Number 2, I've dealt with a lot of conflict, and it made me have a lot of low vibrational emotions lingering in my spirit and in my mind. And I dedicated a lot of thoughts and energy towards people who shouldn't have received it, honestly. So that was another reason why I realized, oh, I'm not manifesting because I'm not focused on gratitude. I'm focused on hatitude, hateration. A lot of people who I was hating on because they was pissing me off. Focused on the hatitude, not the gratitude. So I have to realize I got to get back into my gratitude mindset. Was another thing. And I just been tired. I've just been tired, So there's a lot of things that can stop you from manifesting. Get into a mindset of goodwill, gratitude for yourself and for things around you, and life will expand. So, y'all can do it. Everybody has somewhere to start. And then if you really get your mindset, listen to some affirmations. If you can't do it by yourself, listen to affirmations. listen to affirmations in your sleep affirmations. And that will be the easiest thing to do for yourself. If it's difficult for you to do it with your own time and say them out loud, just go to sleep. Go to YouTube, what you're exactly on right now. Type in the search, click on the search bar. Type SLEEP space AFFIRMATION and then press enter. If you are new to this, find one that you enjoy. Me by myself, I make my own affirmations, y'all. Y'all want to hear some of my affirmations? Chris said, I'm smart, street, and school-wise, but I like to be able to be spontaneous. Yes, spontaneity is important. Jerron talking about I'm under pressure. They'll never receive anything like it again. They're lost. Exactly. Self-motivated, yes. It won't matter if you, that's why I don't care about other people, what they do for themselves. I'll let somebody fail. You got to watch people fail. Because who cares if they fail? What that got to do with me? Nothing. I will literally watch people fail. I do it every day for my job. I watch kids fail every day. And then I tell them exactly what was wrong. And then a lot of times I'll watch them fail again. And I will even aid in them failing because I want them to hurry up and see. Hurry up and fail quicker. That's how I feel. Fail quicker. Stop waiting so long to fail. Just hurry up and fail so we can learn and figure it out. Sometimes you have to fail quicker. Stop pausing. So, it's okay to fail, y'all. It's okay to hear no. It really is. Again, everybody wants to talk about health. Okay. So, like the tough love approach. For sure, I believe in tough love. I think about horses that kick their children when their children acted up. Birds that push their kids out the nest. Penguins that push their kids off a cliff. How you gonna learn if you don't hurry up and fail and figure it out? Chris, be quiet, please. Please, Rain. You gotta get back on track. Get back on track. So, yeah, y'all. That was my conversation today. I had to get off topic because y'all was so off topic this whole entire live. So, obviously, y'all don't want to hear about marriage. Thank you, sir. That's what I'm here for. That's why I'm the sage, baby. That's why I'm the sage. We have more topics to do. I'm thinking Sunday, maybe we can do our interracial topic Sunday. I think that would be a good one. But we only have a few more to do. Let me see. Let me see if I can find my topic list. Exactly. Be the change. Be the change. You got to be the change. So, I don't know. I wanted to do marriage and community, but I don't know. I'm a little bit, for some reason, I feel hesitant about doing it. I don't know why, but I feel a little hesitant. So I might just take it off the list. And I may just do marriage and culture, which marriage and interracial cultures and interracial dating or interracial marriage. Preparation for marriage. And then 7 reasons you shouldn't get married. 7 reasons you shouldn't get married and ways to prepare for marriage. So I think those will be my last ones. Then the day is done. Sir, are you a black man? Because you look white in your picture, but you put a black emoji. Okay, thank you, Rico. So, yeah, I think those will be our last 3 topics. Yeah. Your perspective was completely correct. I mean, I don't be telling y'all stuff. Anytime I tell y'all something that's my opinion, I always tell y'all, like, this is my opinion, no research backed by this opinion. But if I'm actually telling you guys facts, it's because I'm reading it directly from my computer as facts, you know. It's studies have been done. I'm reading the studies. Use a various of emojis. You must be trying to be relatable, sir. You ain't got to be relatable here, baby. We relate because we humans. Just tell me, do you want to marry me? Okay. So, what is today? Friday? So, Sunday, we'll do marriage and interracial couples, interracial marriages, intercultural marriages as well. Monday, we will do 7 reasons you shouldn't get married. Do y'all want me to do a pop-up live? Because I don't want to wait till Sunday. Y'all want me to do, I can do a pop-up live, maybe come on Wednesday or Thursday. What y'all think? Y'all want me to do a pop-up live? Hey, Melody. Rico. Saturday here. It's Saturday in South Africa? That's crazy. Do a pop-up live? Okay. I'll do a pop-up live and we'll do our last one. And then we'll wait until, what, Sunday? And we'll start a new topic. Thank you, Melody. Who's Jenny? Jenny don't be demanding. Pop-up live. Okay, y'all want to pop-up live? Hello, Carl. Don't be with no Mexican female for real. What? Okay, everybody said pop-up live. Okay. So we'll do a pop-up live maybe Monday or Thursday. I'm not Monday, girl. Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see which one. Okay, make sure y'all turn y'all's post notifications on. And then by Sunday, we'll start our new topic. Honestly, I was in the mindset of career and passion, but you guys want to do health. So we'll go ahead and I'll start looking into health. I have not done any research on health at all, so I don't have any particular topics. But remember, my lives are going to switch. I'm going to start going live Sunday and Mondays. You gonna go get the book? Yes, sir. This will completely change your life because this is all the information that I figured out on my journey. You know how they say, if you want to speed up the process, get a mentor? Well, that's who I am. I'm exactly that mentor. I've already went through so much that taught me how to manifest what I want. I put in a book. I put in a book. I wrote this book initially to get all of this out of my mind. Because when you have so much on your mind, it's like your mind do. Sir, book a free 15-minute consultation, sir. It's in the link below. Book a free 15-minute consultation, a free 15 minutes with me. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. What is that? Bolt. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know in 15 minutes. I'm telling you. So book a free 15 minutes consultation. It was my best friend, but it was the worst. Hello again, Terry. Hello, Bruce. The title of my book is You Are Programmed. You Are Programmed. The back says, An Essential Guide to Developing a Successful Mindset. So, y'all wanna know something funny? So this is one of my original versions. When I first wrote the book, this is The Life of Being a Writer. This is the first book I've ever written and published, for real, for real. So I didn't realize this is like one of the first books. You can tell because you can see I like to write in my books. So I went back through, I reread the book, right? And I was editing everything. Like if I seen something that was miswritten or something, I need to add it to it. You can see on the back of my original book, I wrote developing wrong. Developing, I put an M, a successful mindset. But it got tweaked and got fixed. Even this one is an older version too. But all of my newer versions are updated. You don't see developing on the newer versions. It's all fixed. But I thought that was so funny. Meiana the author, exactly. Jabron, stay on topic, Jabron. Stay on topic. Stay locked in. Look, Chris trying to be like me. Chris trying to be like me playing in the chat about his age. That's what Chris trying to do. I didn't know that was an option. I'll definitely book a 15-minute. Yes, it's free, y'all. It's free. That's what I'm here for. Free 15 minutes. I'll put you on in 15, I promise you. Rico talking about, Jabron, did you ever get the boat back to the dock? I cannot. Topic is not funny. Life is not supposed to always be funny. Sometimes we gotta be serious if we're gonna get somewhere. How we gonna get anywhere, Jabron, if you're not being serious? So I now gotta take some time out to look into the subtopics. I'm thinking 8 subtopics because I was already kind of planning like, okay, we're gonna do career. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna still do career. It just may not be this month. It'll be in a couple of months maybe. And I'll figure out 8 really good topics to focus on during the month of December for health and wealth. Obviously, I know you guys are men, so you probably want to hear more about exercising. I do remember we talked about a good time to exercise based on our natural circadian rhythm, which was like around what, 4 to 6, if I'm remembering. So we can definitely look into our circadian rhythm again. To support us in figuring out the health. So that could be one episode, is we could talk about circadian rhythm again. Because I told you guys already about how I did my own little project doing my circadian rhythm and measuring my temperature throughout the day. Say the career in January. I like that one. Do you love me, Meiana? I love you guys all. I love all of y'all. Health is a major part of one's career. Okay, Andrew. Sleep cycle. Okay, well, yeah, that would be a part of it. You had your first. Oh, my. What sign? I'm a Gemini. Girl, now we got another Virgo in the chat, y'all. Y'all, now we got another Virgo in the chat, y'all. Y'all's besties. Virgos must be my besties. Virgos are my besties, y'all. It's about 10 other Virgos in the chat, sir. So you are right at home. You are at home. You see all your Virgo friends? Y'all, do y'all feel like when y'all listening to me talk, y'all feel like y'all at home? Because that's what Virgo is in my birth chart. Y'all be feeling like y'all at home over here. I remind y'all of somebody in y'all's life. September 20th. We're John a Virgo too. He said, can't have my sign looking bad. Jabron, Capricorn. I love Capricorns too. Virgos, Capricorns, Pisces. Who else? Leos for sure. I love me a Leo real bad. Yeah, so those are my favorite signs. Sometimes it's just having 2 conversations at the same time. January 11th. Jabron, and you say you didn't have a job. How you ain't got no job but you a Capricorn? That don't make sense. Feel like family? That's what we doing. See, that must be the basis of my people is Virgos. People who have high Virgo energy. Because y'all like the family connection. That must be what it is. Being September 20th on your birthday. So make sure y'all listen to y'all sleep affirmations before y'all go to bed. It's a Mercury retrograde right now. So this is the perfect time for y'all to rethink some things. Think over some things. Drive safe, of course. Start thinking about the health, because I think it's in Scorpio. So start thinking about y'all's health, and we'll get into it. I'll let y'all finish y'all's conversation before I end the live. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Y'all got any questions, maybe? Your nature is just like a ruler. Rulers work, baby. Rulers work. Your nature is just like a ruler. Even an actual ruler will measure something. They're going to always do some type of work. Andrew said he gonna come and get you, sir. Sir, didn't you just say you in Europe? Sir, how you go from Europe to Toronto, Canada? Now you just lying. Because earlier you said Europe. I know I'm not. I know my eyes is not deceiving me. Is that what's going on? You being deceptive in the chat now. Thank you, Rico. If it ain't one thing, I know my friend Rico gonna be proud of me. A ruler manage what's going on, and that's work. And that's work. Managing is still a form of work. You can't just sit there and not do no work. Sir said, I don't lie. Show me I never said Europe. Maybe I was reading things incorrectly. He said, give me the facts. Give me the tea. Okay, Ram. Don't beat me up. I thought that's what I saw. You never been to Europe. Hey, Shane. Okay, you're welcome, Bruce. Thank you for being a part of the live. Okay, starts out from the 6th. Okay, shout out to Drake. Okay, hold on. Because, you know, Kendrick Lamar, I got to be on my people's side. I like Drake's music, but shout out to Drake still. Hopefully he's not a predator. Hopefully. I'm doing well, Shane. How you doing? Shane, is that a baddie in the chat? Let me see. I gotta see your picture. I can't tell. Shane is a baddie. Shout out to Shane. Hey, beautiful. Yes. Oh, it's Shanika, girl. I'm saying, Shane, your name is Shanika, girl. I'm sorry, Shanika. Hey, beautiful. Oh, he is? Okay, well, sir will know. Never mind. No shout out to Drake. I'm so happy we got a Shanika in the chat. My girls in the chat. Love to see me a woman. To hoop in the morning. Okay, shout out to Rico being active. Forever an active person. Rico gonna put y'all on. Andrew and Rico is gonna put y'all on. If nobody will, they will. If y'all need somebody to look up to Rico and Andrew. They in the chat right now. They gonna put you on. John will put you on too. John gonna put you on to the nature. Rico gonna put you on to the active, being active, and Andrew gonna put you on to the money, getting your finances together. That is, if y'all want to think about the power, what is that called? The Power Rangers. That's the Power Rangers in the chat, y'all. See, Chris, now I gotta delete stuff because y'all creating false narratives. I love all my people in the chat. I gotta be like a mom with y'all. I love y'all equally. There may be other people who I favor because they don't be saying crazy stuff. Just like any mother would favor one over the other. Yes. So, y'all not asking no more questions, y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all one more time. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about before we get off of here? Put some emojis in the chat for y'all. There's some emojis for y'all. I'm about to do my hair, y'all. I'm excited. Where Red at? My son, he right here. Come here, son. Come here, baby. He was laying down, stomach up, resting. Y'all not be bothering him to show y'all's nephew. The kid nonsense. Friends in school. I'm not a vegetarian. I love me some steak. The tattoo is interesting. It is a flower. Because I'm a Gemini. I got it when I was, what, like 18, I think. It is a rose. And it's a shadow of a dying rose. Because I was like, I'm a Gemini, so I need the dual personality to reflect in my tattoo. So the shadow is a dying rose. And then you got a picture. It's the rose. There you go. My cat, he is... I don't know, man. He's old. Red, how old are you? I've been having him, let me see. Sophomore. Let me think. So he's like 7 or 8 years old. Little Jaguar paw. He's like 7 or 8 years old. Also, if you guys need, I know some of y'all don't have a career for some odd reason. That's what you're here for. If you guys need career options, I have a whole thing of career. It's called BB Careers. Go to my Pinterest linked below in the description. It's called BB Careers because it's focused on bad bitches. It is a whole page of hella careers. I got, let me see, 250 pins of careers on here. You have 250 options of careers to look at if you don't have a career. I already did a lot of the work for you in figuring it out. Just go look at one. Which one look cool to you? You could be a journalist. You could be an SLP. That's what I study. Speech language pathology. You can be a voice actor, an architect, a barista, a marine biologist, a vlogger, a polyglot, an actress, an automotive engineer, psychologist, a UGC creator, x-ray technician, radiologist, medicine, biomedicine, nail tech, radiology, doctor, fashion industry, neuroscientist, chemistry, neurology, psychiatry. So you need to get a license for all that. So very organized. I do it for y'all. Sir, you got your hand raised? Why you got your hand raised? Don't do that with math. What am I missing? I don't know what's going on. Forklift, welding, flooring, all need a license. Go get it. It's not that hard to go figure it out. You only get one life. Never stop learning. Even a business owner taxes them business license. Yes. Because any leader, you can't just be a leader if you don't have someone to regulate you. That becomes, what is it called? What was Hitler? Hitler was a, what was he, y'all? Whatever Hitler was, that's why you need people to regulate licenses. A dictator. Thank you. In my mind, I kept thinking Democrat, and I knew that was not right. Hitler was a dictator. We need people to regulate checks and balances. So if you are afraid of going to go get a license, you're only stopping the bag for yourself. Oh, I use my fingers to add. Based on eugenics. You're afraid of your baldness. Not start talking about he was a great speaker though. That's crazy. He said, but we gonna find the optimism in Hitler. We gonna do it. Okay. Y'all, go figure y'all's life out. Y'all got one day at a time. So I'll be on here, a little surprise. Oh, I said Thursday, but Thursday is Thanksgiving, so I won't be here on Thursday. Maybe Wednesday, I'll do a surprise pop-up. I don't know. We'll see. Wednesday, Tuesday. But I'll see y'all later. You know, it's been a while. Next time we gotta have more conversations related to the topic. Next time. And this whole series is to support people who want to be married. If you don't want to be married, you know, maybe you just want a partner, this series supports you in doing that as well. Remember, if you want somebody to help you look into your own limits and beliefs in your life, book a free 15-minute consultation. That's what I'm here for. I'm a sage woman. I have sage advice for you. You can get 15 minutes. I'll talk to you. Or you could just book an advice session. Advice sessions are 30 minutes. You have 30 minutes to have a conversation with me. And ask me for advice, or just let me listen to you and I'll just advise you on what I hear. So it's really up to you. It's really up to you. Thank you, Rico. So is the consultation, what? Sir, don't make me block you. So again, 54% said health. So that will be our next topic. That will be our next topic. Is health and wealth. Health and wealth will be our next topic. And I'm super excited, I guess, because we're going to talk about it and we're going to get healthy physically. So I'll see y'all in the next live, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. Good night, good morning, good evening.